Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
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 Yeah.
Y'all know what time
Why?
it is. Let's go, man. It's the
eyeball.
iBall Live.
Okay.
Get it? It's the iBall Live.
Yeah.
Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Let's go. Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come
Hey.
on in,
Hey.
everybody. Come
Hey.
on in.
Yeah.
Come on in,
Hey.
everybody. Why? Why? Because it's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get
Okay.
it? It's the iBall Live. Let's go. What up, what up, what up? And welcome to another episode of the iBall Radio Live call-in show right here live on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and of course, streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm your humble host, D. Will the Coach, but I ain't very humble. Y'all already know. And I'm here with my guy, producer extraordinaire on the ones and twos, Breeze in the building. What up, Breeze?
What up, world?
And you already know, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the chat. What up, chat?
What up,
I hadn't
chat?
even tapped into the chat yet. My fault.
Yeah. What up, chat?
Y'all know y'all the most important thing, man. Phone lines are open 334-209-5222. Right now, phone lines are open. Call in, speak your piece. Man, we done dropped so much content over the last 2 weeks, man, since we dropped the iBall Radio 2026 iBall TDB lottery rankings, bro. We didn't call so many names on the last couple shows, bro. I done left this mug tired, Breezy.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a lot of names.
Fatigue.
I'm so fuzzy. I'm finna get off for a second. I'm gonna still be here.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Breezy got to fix his cam up. But yeah, man, we're back, man, and we got a lot to talk about tonight for a minute. We're not going to be here as long tonight, man. We got some obligations to tap into tonight.
Yeah.
So we're going to be kind of quick, man. So just bear with us. You know, let's tap in. Let's talk about what we dropped this week, man. Here's what I before I start anything.
What's that?
I have to give a huge shout out to our nephew, Antoine Burnett, for his commitment to Missouri State University. Shout out to Twan, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, Breezy, this ain't nothing. Yeah, live hand clap, man. Give a live hand clap, no doubt. Breezy, this is just one thing that I want people to know.
Yeah.
This is what iBall Radio does.
Right.
This is what we do, bro. Like we get it done.
For sure.
That's why we're here. We're here because we can get it done, man. We're here working for y'all because we know that y'all can get it done. Coach AZ calling me. We live on the air right now, Coach. I had to call him back. I know what he calling me about. Coach AZ, shout out to him. He's our 8th grade guard your man, head basketball coach for our GYM team. I left a uniform at the house. I know that's what he calling me about. We'll work that out.
Let's put him on live.
Nah, he calling the Android. He called Android. So yeah, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Twan, man, making that commitment, getting it done. Him and Big Chill, Big Chill Will. They went to Springfield, Missouri this week on an official visit, and he came from that official visit officially a Bear. That's kind of how it worked, man. And shout out to him. His journey is different from everybody else's, man. But hey, listen, before I jump into something else, let me tell you this, Breeze. I want people to understand this. In 2020, that was Twan's graduation year. He graduated in 2020, right? Coming out of that class also was Cam Woods and Duke Miles, just to name a few.
Yeah.
The reason I named those two, all three of them, Twan, Duke, and Cam, all went to Troy fresh out of high school their freshman year. All of them played that freshman year. Duke started games, Twan started games, Cam started games. All of them, right? And here's just how this game is today. Twan has been to, he went to Troy. He left Troy and went to Shelton. He left Shelton and went to Chipola. Left Chipola early, went to a JUCO in Texas, left there early, and went to Grambling, and has played the last 2 years at Grambling. Now has transferred to Missouri State. Duke, on the other hand, well, let me go Cam first. Cam went to Troy, then he went to Northwest Florida, then he went to North Carolina A&T, Then he went to NC State. Then he went to Robert Morris, where he still is right now. Right. And then Duke went to Troy. Then he transferred to High Point. Duke. Okay, let me say this. Duke stayed at Troy 2 years. Twan and Cam left after their freshman year. Duke stayed 2 years. Left after his second year, and he went to High Point. Left High Point, went to North. When he left High Point, he went to Oklahoma. Left Oklahoma, committed to Virginia, decommitted from Virginia, and now he's committed to Texas Tech. That's 3 guys from the state of Alabama in that 2020 class, bro.
Yeah.
That have moved around, but and their paths have been different. But look how awesome it is.
Yeah.
Another guy that was in that class, Mark Sears.
Right.
Who went to Ohio, transferred to Bama, and we saw how his career just ended up at Bama. He's one of the all-time greats to play there, right? So that 2020 class, man, was an extremely deep class, and I'm just so excited and proud of Twan and him on his commitment. But here's what I'm more proud of, Breezy. In June, he's going to receive his degree from Grambling State University. If anybody would have asked and told us back when we got Twan, when he was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade, if anybody would have told us that Twan would be graduating with a college degree, nobody would have believed that.
Right.
So shout out to him, man, for another horns for him, man. Shout out to him for persevering and making it happen. Nephew in the building. Hey, and listen, I gotta hey, I owe him. I'm gonna do this live since he in the chat. I called him Woodward. His name is not Woodward. It is Woodard. So shout out to you, man. I got that last name right. I know I just put it on the ground. Yeah, it's Woodard, not Woodward.
Yeah, Woodard.
Right?
Yeah.
So we got that right. Shout out nephew in the building. Marcus Perry. What up, Marcus? Hey, that 2027. That's what I'm finna talk about right now. 2027 lottery rankings are on the way. We dropped the article today. And before I get into that, y'all know every time I say something, it's always a prelude to it. So I always say, before I get into that, I got to talk about this. And here's what I got to talk about before I get into the post we put up today. Everything that we post on social media, y'all, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever it is, if we post a graphic with a bunch of players on it and it's talking about whatever, I need y'all to understand this. That is not the prize. The prize is iBallRadio.com and going to read the article where these breakdowns, write-ups, and evaluations are. They're just not pictures on social media. We have full articles on everything that we post. So I behoove you, right, to go get you an iBallRadio.com subscription. First of all, go fill out your player card. It's free. Go fill out your player card. It's free. Second of all, go get you a subscription so you can see the rankings, download the rankings, and read all this information and evaluations that we putting out on a daily basis about all these players. All of that can be seen and read on iBallRadio.com. So here's what I'm trying to tell you. Go get your subscription. It's $4.99 per month. Y'all spend more than that on some of everything.
Right.
Right?
You can't even buy a Starbucks coffee for $5.
You can't even buy a Starbucks coffee for $5. But here's the thing. It's $5 to read some of the best, well, not some of, the best evaluation in the state of Alabama. And secondly, to have yourself locked in with iBall Radio. Y'all see what we do. Y'all see it, right? Right? We got to, if I was to sit here and tell y'all all the people that we were involved in to help get scholarships this season going to college, you'd be like, for real?
Hey, it's always that behind the scenes,
bro. Like it's some people. I know some guys that signed on yesterday, had their signing at their schools this week, several this week, that we are directly the reason that they're going to college. And here's the thing. They're not our kids. They're just kids that's from the state, because everybody in the state of Alabama, all of y'all are our kids. Every single one of y'all, right? Every single one of y'all. So we don't have to do nothing but make a call. If you hooping and you locked in with iBallRadio.com, bro, and you locked in with us and iBall Radio, iBall TDB, if you're locked in with us, bro, we're going to work for you.
Locked in, baby.
Whether you know it or not, whether you know that opportunity that you got is a direct reflection of us putting you on it, it don't matter. We don't need you to know if it don't need to be known. We just want you to get the opportunity. So shout out to everybody who signed their letters of intent this week, excuse me. A lot of signees went on this week, man. So shout out to all y'all who put ink to paper. And we'll be going to play college basketball next year. Girls and boys, man. Girls and boys, salute and shout out to all of y'all. But yeah, Breezy, real quick. What up, Bray? Nephew in the building. Marcus Perry, I will say this. Since I'm finna go and jump into this 2027 real quick. He's a lottery guy, right? And I've been peeking in on him all summer. He's running with the Alabama Fusion right now on the EYCL circuit. They might be on EYBL. I think he's playing 16U. I've been peeking in on him quite a bit here. I think he just dropped a mixtape just the other day, if not today or yesterday, one of them that I just got a chance to watch. And I'm tracking him all summer long, right? Tracking him all summer long, anxious to see how he develops and getting ready to go into next season. Next up, the 2027 rankings, y'all, are on the way. Our preliminary drop is what we're hoping for is next week, right? We want to drop them next week. We like dropping on Mondays. So if they're not ready on Monday, which they probably won't be, right? They probably won't be. We might wait till the next Monday to drop. But you know what? I might feel froggy, and if I got them ready on Tuesday, we'll drop them then. Whenever I'll make a bet with y'all. I'll set a deal with y'all. Whenever they're ready, and they're almost ready, whenever they're ready, I'll drop them, no matter the day. We're going to drop them no matter the day. So be on the lookout next week for the 2027 iBall TDB lottery rankings. Here's what I want to say. If you're in the class of 2027, right, it's two things you need to do. First of all, go to iBallRadio.com and fill out your player card.
Very important.
Go fill out your player card so we can have all of your information.
Put that up real quick.
Yeah, put that up for him, Breeze. Breeze is going to put that on the screen for y'all. Number two, the second thing you need to do, go follow us on social media. Go follow us on Instagram at iBall Radio. Go follow us on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Also at iBall Radio, or you can follow my main page, Coach_iBall. Either one of those on Twitter, iBall Radio or Coach_iBall on Twitter. Go follow those pages. Go to the Instagram page. I put up a post today. of an article I wrote today about the upcoming rankings. And I also put it up there asking y'all, tag the people in the class of 2027 who need some recognition and who need to be mentioned. I also put it on the story and I asked the question, who needs to make the 2027? Go put those names there. Listen, don't come to us. And 2026, I didn't get a lot of this, Breezy. And the reason I didn't get a lot of this, because we gave y'all opportunity, a lot of it. And if you didn't do it, it was on you, right? Here's your opportunity to get on our radar. Don't wait till rankings come out and then say, oh, y'all sleep. Oh, y'all sleep on this person. Oh, y'all, don't. We're asking you now. Here's your opportunity right now to get it done. Get it done. Send us names. AAU coaches. Have your players go fill out the player card. Go to iBallRadio.com. Click on player card, and boom, there it is. Another nephew in the building. What up, Q? Quincy Proven's in the building. What up? Oh, TJ in the building. Another nephew in the building. Tristan Johnson, TJ, what up? All them in the building. Hey, listen, all the 2027s tapping in tonight. All the 2027s tapping in tonight. We done had Bray tap in. We got TJ tapping in. We got Lil Q tapping in. Like, come on, man. We got Marcus Perry tapping in. Go tell everybody. How about that? Go tell everybody right now that we're live and we're finna talk a little bit about the 2027 class, right? Because y'all are next up. If y'all know anything, if you go to our Instagram page right now, let's talk about that. Why I say it.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Let me drop this real quick.
Yeah, drop them jewels.
These jewels. Okay, so last Monday, the 14th, April 14th, we were at 75,000 views in the last 30 days, right? Last Thursday's show, a week ago today, we were at, I think it was 105 views.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something like that. Might have been a little more. Something like that. Might have been 120, whatever it was, right?
I think it was 105.
Yeah, I think it was 104, 105.
Because it jumped up to that number you finna say.
Right. So it was like 105 on Thursday. Today is another Thursday, right? And on Instagram, in the last 30 days, we have 177.3 thousand views on Instagram alone. Y'all know how many people watching this damn live? Y'all hear what I just said? 177,000 views in the last 30 days. So here's what I'm trying to tell you. Since April 14th, which is a week and a half, which is 10 days, we've done 102,000 views in 10 days. Bro, and listen, we have dropped nothing but class of 2026. Name after name after name after name after name. Eval after eval after eval after eval. Right? All of these are on iBallRadio.com. Bro, we about to do the same thing with 2027.
Yeah, for sure.
We finna go crazy with 2027. Because I'm gonna put this out here. Y'all ready for this? I might get killed for this, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it right now. I hope the chat tapped in.
Yeah, tap in.
The class of 2027 is better than the class of 2026.
Ooh, okay.
The class of 2027 is deeper and better than the class of 2026. So y'all see all the content that we were able to drop. Bro, we finna go crazy for 27.
Who the bid gonna be for 27?
Ooh, you talking about that number one?
Yeah.
Oh, how you gonna ask me that?
Well,
how you gonna
okay. You ain't gotta tell me number one, but who?
Oh, I don't care. I'll tell you.
But who in the running though?
Oh, I'll tell you.
know,
I'll tell you who's won.
No, but who in the running? So
I put up five guys today. We're gonna go through that. We've got to jump in these articles here. Coach Q in the building. What up, Coach Q? No lies told. Yes, it is deeper. Number one player since he tapped into the chat. The number one player, I don't care if I ruin the rankings. I did this with the 26 rankings, and it was Gage Mayfield, right? And I told y'all early it was going to be Gage Mayfield, right? And y'all see the number still did what it did. That didn't discourage y'all. So this shouldn't discourage you. In my opinion, the number one player of the class 2027, who 99.9% of the time will be the number one player when the rankings drop, is going to be Braden Gordon, Montgomery. Braden Gordon from Montgomery Academy, against all accounts, will be the number one player in the state.
Yeah, Braden had it.
Braden had that.
But who gonna be the big though? That's what I asked.
Oh, you talking about a big?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Oh,
Evan gonna be the big.
Evan Toms, Huntsville High.
Evan Toms,
Huntsville High.
Okay.
And I will say this also. I don't consider him a big. I think I'm going to label him a power forward / wing guy, because I think he's going to project out to that eventually. And that's TJ Bird from Paul Bryant.
Okay.
TJ Bird from Paul Bryant. I will consider he's at 6'8", long, super long, and they play him at that hybrid position. I wouldn't consider him a big.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't consider him a big, but he plays that role in high school. I think he projects out to the wing. So if you ask me who's the number one big in the class of 2027, that's Evan Toms from Huntsville High.
Evan Toms.
Bro, we watched Evan, especially in that Carver game.
Mm-hmm.
When we all had our iBall TDB showcase game at Huntsville High versus Carver Montgomery. Man, Evan Toms working. At the end of the season, at the latter part of that season, bro, he was playing some of the best basketball in the state. I know he was shooting upwards or over 60% from the field. He was averaging a double-double in the end of the season.
Right.
Like, he started to show, I'm one of those guys also.
Right.
Right?
I'm him too.
So, yeah, exactly. So, I will say that. I will say Evan Toms will be the number one big in the class. And I don't even have the rankings in front of me. I'm just going off the top.
Right. Yeah. you know, you know.
I know you like putting me on the spot.
Yeah,
Breeze.
like an impromptu.
Yeah, a little impromptu. You like putting me on the spot, and I love that because I got to answer for it, right?
I know
Any of y'all ask me a question, I got to answer for it. So I will go. Number one player in my opinion is Braden Gordon.
Yeah.
Number one big in my opinion is Evan Toms. Number one point guard in the class of 2027. That's a tough one. I ain't ready to get y'all that shit. I ain't finna get y'all all that.
You got to hold something.
I got to hold something.
You got to hold
y'all,
something.
listen, I got to hold something because I need y'all to go to iBallRadio.com and get your iBallRadio.com subscription. If you want to see my thoughts and my breakdowns of all these players that we rank, talk about, it's on the website. It is on the website. All the information you want and need is on that website. Bro, I got to call one of my guys, coaching friends, just got a job today. He just got an assistant coaching job at West Virginia.
Okay, cool. Congrats.
So we got, shout out Coach Mike Randall, man. That's my guy. He was at North Texas. Now he just got the assistant coaching job at West Virginia. I got a chance to chat with him today, bro. And y'all need to go get your player cards and make sure you're on the website. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
That's all you're gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like y'all, you need to be registered to this website. And I'm gonna tell you, Breezy. I worked for every publication that's a popular publication in the South, right?
Yeah.
I worked for Hoop Scene. I ran Prep Hoops. Like I got my chops working with them, bro. If you really want to know what Alabama basketball is, I don't see how you got a subscription anywhere else besides iBallRadio.com.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like Drake runs Prep Hoops and he does an awesome job.
Yep.
So I understand that, right? I understand that. But all of that is right here on iBall Radio. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say,
hey, you know.
I ain't gonna say too much. But this is my content. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but iBallRadio.com, bro.
All day.
That's where you need to be. That's where you need to if you budgeted parents, if you budgeted kids, and you like, man, where do I spend my money? Right? Where do I spend it? Bro, you spend it with iBallRadio.com.
Talking about like
it's $10. It's $10 cheaper than the other websites.
It's $10 cheaper than coffee from Starbucks.
Come on, man. Like it's cheaper than everything. Right? So and we're doing this for y'all. And it's a lot of content that goes out every week. And I talk to college coaches quite often. And listen, Twan just committed to Missouri State. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. If you have a premium subscription, you know, we got 2 subscriptions on iBallRadio.com. If you have a premium subscription, you get access to the player database and exclusive content. Bro, coming up on exclusive content in Coach's Corner, we have Missouri State head coach Quanzo Martin, the former head coach at Missouri, the former head coach at 3 other spots, right? He will be on the show coming up.
Right.
Gotta get him on. And it's not going to be on Instagram. It's not going to be streaming live on YouTube. You have to have a premium subscription because he's dropping gems. I got to give my premium subscription people, y'all got to get something special. Y'all got to get something special. And most of them are coaches, but we do, Breezy, I will tell we do have some parents and people signed up to the premium subscription. So I got something special for y'all. We're going to have these top-notch, high-level D1, D2, D3, and JUCO coaches talking the game, telling you about the game of the day, how you should approach recruiting, how they approach recruiting. All of those things will be under exclusive content on iBallRadio.com. So I'm just telling you, bro, there's no other better value than what we're doing right now. But back to the 2027 class. Cal and Tennessee. Oh, yeah, that's it. Cal, he was at University of California, and he was at Tennessee. So he's been the head coach at Cal, Tennessee, Missouri, and now Missouri. Bro, like
he done been around. Yeah.
Come on, man. And we locked in, right? Chill Will was up there. Chill Will booked the interview. Talk to me. Chill Will didn't book the interview, man.
Big Chill
booked the interview. So come on, man. So
stay working.
Yeah, man. So we got a lot coming up, bro. And I got 2 junior college coaches, bro, that I chop it up with quite often. And I got to have them on because they're extremely interesting. And they have interesting insight and they know the game. They've been around also. So we're going to have them on. And I told you, I just talked to Mike Randall at the University of West Virginia. He's coming on. So I'm just going to tell you, go get your premium subscription if you want this inside information, right? If you want this information, go get your premium subscription. But back to the class of 2027, bro. I just gave you a little tease about what I think, but I'm gonna go backwards so we can go through the week since we didn't dropped a lot of content since Monday. Let's go through the content that we dropped, right? And a lot of this is 2026 content. So let's go back real quick. And I'm sorry, I know all my 27s in here. Y'all just hang out with us, man. We ain't gonna be here long. Just hang out with us, dog. And we're gonna get right back to y'all. But let's talk about these articles that we dropped since Monday. I think we talked about this one. Yeah, we did. We talked about the next up, the next up article, 5 Alabama prospects from the class of 26 on the rise. That was Darian Reddick from Macador, DJ Dials from UMS Wright, KJ Lee from Hazel Green, Caleb Carson from Homewood, and Zamarian Johnson from Hale County. We kind of broke them down on Monday. But let's talk about another article we dropped. I think this was Tuesday's article. And this one was another sleepers alert.
Right.
This was but here's the significance in this article. I called this one the back of the rankings. Back of the rankings sleepers, right? These are some guys who are probably ranked lower than they should be, right? And they're guys who are going to make a move up the rankings with a successful summer because we're tracking them. We're tracking everybody that's on the rankings, but we're tracking them, right? And one of those is Aaron Adams Martin, 6'1" combo guard from midfield. He had a really good year this year at midfield. Big, strong body guard, able to take contact, finishes at the rim very well. That's kind of his game. He likes to play the little bully ball game because he has such a big body out there at the guard position. He can guard multiple positions. He can shoot it pretty well. But he's a guy who was playing in the shadow of Amari Franklin, right? He was playing in the shadow of the big kid. His name slipped me right now, but he was one of the more important guys for that squad. I'm looking for him to have a big summer and a really big year coming up for midfield in his senior year. So I think he's a sleeper in the back of the rankings that people need to watch. I think he's ranked around 61, right? That's gonna rise, right? That's gonna rise if he continues to hoop. Another guy is Jaden JJ Bush from down there in the Mobile area, down at Theodore, right? Big time football player. However, he is a beast on the basketball court. He thrives in that mid-range game, Breezy. Like, I was watching a little bit of Theodore tape when I was writing this article. Yeah, we watch film before we put you in the article, y'all. We know about y'all, but if I don't feel like I know enough, we going to watch tape. So when I was watching film on JJ Bush, I was saying they like to play him in that high post area, right? And where he can free throw line 15 feet, 17 feet right there. He can turn around, knock down that jump shot. He's a really good passer out of that position. He can step out to the three-point line and make threes, right? So their offense is kind of centered around him playing that high post role, and he does a really good job at it. He's a really good rebounder, and he can defend. He's a dog. He's not afraid of contact. He's an undersized post guy who can step out and play a wing position, right? But the way they play him as an undersized post, he's just a beast. He reminds you of a more offensively skilled Draymond Green type. You feel me?
That's
just
a good comparison.
Yeah, just a brute guy who not afraid of contact, is gonna guard, and he's gonna get in your ass. A dog, right? Straight up dog. Rottweiler. Yeah, I'll take that. He's a Rottweiler. Another guy on this. Okay, I'm gonna go to a kid who everybody gonna be like, huh? But if you watched this team play last year, you saw him, right? You saw him, and that is. I'm gonna butcher his name. I think I got it, but I'm gonna try not to butcher it. His name is Finn Hecklinski. Ooh, I think I got that thing. I think I got that thing. His name is Finn Hecklinski, 5'10" guard from John Carroll in Birmingham. He's just a shooter, dog, right? And he plays on a team where he is able to do just that, right? He has other guards around him, so he doesn't have to really handle a lot of those point guard pressure duties. He's able to be the pressure release against a press. He's able to be the press release. He doesn't have to be the main ball handler. That enables him to set up on the other end, catch and shoot situations. But I'm going to tell you what he really is and the reason he really made this list. He is a sneaky good defender. If you go watch his tape, it's all steals.
Okay.
Like help side. Help side, you spin move, I'm coming help side, I'm taking that. Like he hustles back on defense in transition drill type stuff, recovery, tap from the back, all of those type things. He is really good at. He's really good at playing passing lanes. He is a pest on the defensive end.
Okay.
Right? So somebody who can consistently make shots, he can be a pressure release guy, and he's a pest on the defensive end. He's a sleeper. He doesn't get enough credit for the intangibles, and you know we love intangibles.
Love those.
For the intangibles that he brings to the game. See, here's the thing, y'all. We're not just giving y'all fluff. We're giving you real evaluation.
Yeah.
We're not talking about will Finn Hecklinski play?
Hecklinski.
Will he play college basketball? I don't know. Right? But he's one of the more slept-on players in the state because of his intangibles and what he brings to that John Carroll team. That's not going to talk about all the best players. And let me pause before I talk about the last two on this list. I be having to tell people that hit me up on social media, like, oh, they'll see a list, right? And we'll put it up. Oh, so-and-so should be on this list. Oh, so-and-so should be on this list. Oh, man, y'all sleep. This guy should be on this list. And I'm like, bro, I need y'all to understand something. We can't write about the same people all the time. We had 215 people ranked in that class. I got 215 people to talk about. We talked about 60 plus of them, right? In 2 weeks, we talked about 60 plus. And then the other thing is, if you were actually locked in with us, right? If you were actually locked in and you followed us on social media, you had your iBallRadio.com subscription, you would know that those guys were mentioned in other articles. You're telling me you can't have a combo guard list without this person. Well, bro, we consider him a point guard. He was on the top 5 point guard list, right? We can't put him on the top 5 point guard list and the combo guard list. That don't make sense. There's a lot of other guys out there that deserve recognition, and we're here to give everybody recognition, just not a few. But on the last two names on this sleepers, Cade Steiner, 6'4" guard from Jasper. Now, he is also a very, very, very physical basketball player. He is downhill, head. He is one of those players, bro, that has no regard for his body. He sacrifices his body so much offensively and he attacks the basket with reckless abandon. He don't care.
Right.
And he'll dunk on you. Quiet as kept. Cade will dunk on you. Right? You give him a step, it's up.
Right.
And he's a knockdown shooter, right? He played on the team this year with Miller Moody, and look like I gotta connect the Bluetooth. My fault. Y'all gotta call back. I gotta connect the Bluetooth. But he was on a team that was overshadowed by Miller Moody, and what's my guy name? The left hand, the young kid, man, Keegan Keaton. Right? Okay. Those guys got a lot of the press, even though Cade, in my opinion, was probably the best player, one of the best players on that team, right? And I don't think he gets enough love. I'm gonna tell you like this: I think Cade Steiner, if he wants to, will play college basketball for sure. Like, he's a kid that can fit in on a college basketball roster. A coach will recruit him, retain him, develop him, and be very happy with that product once they get him on campus.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that out there. I think Cade Steiner will play college basketball after next season if that's what he wants to do. And in my opinion, the way he works and the way he plays, I think that's something he does want to do. Last but not least on this list is I got Tyler Holyfield, right? Tyler Holyfield, iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp alum, been on our radar for a long time. Lefty, can really shoot it, a playmaker. I think this year he's going to have a breakout year for Pinson Valley, right? Playing behind, like, he was really young, playing behind TC and Caleb, right? He was really young. Then he had to come up and play behind Woo, right? And Jalen and Quay, right? So he still hadn't gotten his opportunity yet to break out. Because it's been guys, older guys that have been really good, who have all went on to play college basketball. God rest his soul, Caleb White, who would have been a Division I basketball player right now, right? He had to play behind a lot of those guys. And shout out to Wu. Wu committed to Oklahoma Baptist, OBU, where his brother is, where TC is. He committed their high major Division II, so he'll be going to play beside his brother on next year. If his, I don't think TC entered the portal and left, but if he's going back, the Connor brothers are going to be playing side by side again next year in college. Shout out to Wu for his commitment.
Yes.
But Tyler Hollifield is a guy who's had to play behind all of those guys over the last several years. And with Wu now leaving and that front door opening, Quay still being there, Jalen still being there, but that door opening, and Braylon's there too, the young kid Braylon. I like him a lot too. He's going to be really good. But Tyler Hollifield is going to be a guy who's going to have an opportunity to have a breakout season this year. I think he's going to be definitely a sleep. He's definitely a sleeper in the state because, like I say, we've been tracking him for several years. He can really shoot the basketball, a lefty. He can play make. He can guard. Got to get in better shape, right? But a lot of guys on this level need to do that. But I'm gonna tell you, he's got who I really believe is gonna have a breakout season this upcoming season. But that was our sleepers list, man. Next on the list, man. Hey, listen, I thought this was just me breezy. I was sitting up, man, and I was like, man, what do I want to write about today? Right? I was like, what do I want to write about today? And then I was like, I want to do something creative, right? Just not the point guard, shooting guard, combo guard, power forward, center, big, whatever it may be, right? Yeah. The cliche. I was like, I'm gonna do something called Island Boys.
I seen that.
You saw the Island Boy. Yeah, man. Bumbercut boy. I had to do something different, man. Yeah, man. So what we mean by Island Boys, these are guys who you just don't want to see in one-on-one situations. They are going to break you off. And the first kid I'm going to talk about is who inspired this article, right? He is the inspiration behind this article after watching film on him this week. I watched I think it was like a 6-minute mixtape of it. Then I went back and watched the full game. Because after I watched that, I was like, hold up, I must be missing something. Let me go watch a game. Because it can't look like this. And so that kid is Cordarius Dixon, 5'9" point guard from Murphy. Okay. Another lefty. You know, it's a lot of lefties out there playing basketball nowadays. But, bro, he is so freaking shifty.
Yeah.
His handle is on a string.
Okay.
And he is extremely creative with the dribble, right? He is the type of person, he going to hit you with one, make you react, and how you react, he's going to react off that. Like, you get a lot of guys who are hard right, hard left, right? Like, they're 1-2 dribble moves, and I'm trying to get you there. Nah, bro. He going to put you in a blender. Cordarius Dixon might have some of the best handles in the state. I know he might be top 5 in the state handles. The way he handles the basketball. Now, he's hard left. Like, he a lot left right now. He can finish with that right hand, and he goes right, but he is really good at creating separation, bro. Like, getting space. He can pull up in the mid-range, and he has deep range from 3. That's what made me go watch a game. I was like, hold on. He's shooting the basketball like this, and he putting it on the floor like this. Cordarius Dixon is one of the most underrated guards in the state of Alabama in the class of 2026, hands down. And he is the inspiration behind this article, Island Boy, because in my opinion, he is the ultimate Island Boy in the class of 2026. Also on that list is a guy who we put in other articles, Jadis Ford from Central Phoenix City. Jadis is another guy you just don't want to see on the island. And his quick twitch motion is what gets people, right? It's going to be some whoop, whoop, whoop on the dribble. It's going to be some wop, wop. You know how we say, Bree, wop, wop, wop. Wop. He going to have a little wop, wop, wop on the dribble, but it's his change of pace is what makes him an Island Boy, right? He going to put you on the island, and he going to hit you. He going to hesitate, make you react, and he's gone. His first step is quick, and his second step is even quicker, right? And the thing about it is he can shoot so well off the dribble, which that makes it hard to guard an Island Boy when they can pull up off that dribble at any moment. Mm-hmm. When I can just bam, bam, and I'm up and it's gone.
Yeah, that's tough. That's hard to guard.
That's hard to guard, Breezy. especially when they can put that whips on you and put you in a blender, right? So that's why Jaden's forward, man. He's also one of the most intriguing island boys in the state. Now I'm gonna talk about this kid, and everybody was like, huh? I had somebody call me and say, huh? But I was like, you must don't watch basketball. You don't watch high school basketball the way we do, if you asking me, huh? And the next guy on this is 5'10" point guard from James Clemens. Cito, I hope I'm saying this right. Cito Yakota. Cito Yakota. Bro, I was at Huntsville City Classic, right? In the back gym, and they were playing Florence. It was Florence versus James Clemens. Heated game. The game got heated. I mean, extremely heated. Coaches got the woofing back and forth. Y'all know Frank Sullivan don't care what he say. But they got the whooping back and forth, right? And I saw Cito hit somebody with the wop wop, made him turn a circle.
Dang.
When you hit somebody, you make them turn a circle,
He
and when they turn around, they don't even try to recover to close out because they know if they step up, you finna hit him with something else. Because he hit him and he was just sitting there looking like, "Boy, I dare you to step up. I dare you to step up. I'm gonna hit you with this ooh wee." Right? So he is another island boy that I like to see. Like, is he one of the top players in the state? No. Was he one of the best isolation players in the state? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Another guy on that list, Asa Wood, 5'10" point guard out of Huffman. Asa beats you with speed. Right? He is gonna get you on the island and he's just gonna blow by you. I'm gonna be in the water swimming to the other island. You still gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to beat you with speed. He is hell getting downhill. Like, so fast. And he's going to have a breakout season because now that ball's really going to be in his hands with the departure of Peanut Wiggins. With Peanut Wiggins moving on, he's shout out to Peanut signing with Chipola this week. Congrats to him. With the departure of Peanut, the ball's going to be in Ace's hands a lot more. You're going to see a breakout year from him. I really do believe that. And you're going to see a whole bunch of island work. You're going to see a whole bunch of island work because he's going to put you on that island and you know what I'm saying? He might embarrass you. Stay on your feet, bro. Because I saw him this year make somebody touch earth. He made him touch earth. And if you got somebody who got the whips that make you touch earth, that's a dangerous player. Now, next on this list, Breezy, I say this for last for a reason. Because I've given you kind of the same type of island boys, right? Guys with shifty handles, quick twitch motions, crafty maneuvers, good footwork. That's who I was. That's who I put. This is completely different.
Yeah. People
wouldn't even expect this type of player to be an island boy.
Okay.
But I want y'all to turn your mind on to like the NBA. Right? Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony, those type of players are island boys, but they're not ball handlers. They're not Kyrie. Kyrie Irving's a island boy.
A magician.
A magician, but it's in a different fashion. Kyrie gonna hit you with 100 dribbles. KD, Carmelo, they're gonna hit you with 3, 4, right? And you're going to be lost off them 3-4 because those 3-4 dribbles are efficient. They don't waste movement. They don't waste dribbles, right? And that's Pierce Boone from Providence Christian.
Pierce Boone?
Pierce Boone is a ultimate island boy. Ultimate island boy. Because 6'6" wing, right? Not going to hit you with the between the legs, behind the back, snatch backwards between the legs, hesitation in and out, flow. He ain't finna do all that. He not finna hit you with the Cordarius Dixon. Right? Cordarius Dixon hitting you with all that. And he might hit you with all that in the same possession. He might hit you with all that in the same possession. But Pierce Boone is the Carmelo Anthony type island boy. Well, I'm going to hit you with this jab step, 1-2 dribble, turn my back to you, put my body on you, fade away, bucket. I'm going to hit you with the jab step, 1 dribble between the legs. I'm stepping back behind the 3, bucket. Man, I saw him get buckets in a variety of ways this year. And a lot of that was island work.
Yeah.
He'll catch you in that corner, 1-on-1, and I'm getting busy. right? I'm like I say, it's not going to be flashy. It's not going to be the oohs and ahs. It's just going to be extremely efficient
Straight
and it's
to it.
straight to it, Breezy.
No fluff.
No fluff. I'm getting straight to the money. And Pierce Boone, because of that, is an ultimate island boy. If you want to see that whole article, man, right now, go to iBallRadio.com, read the full evaluations. I'm just giving y'all I'm just paraphrasing what I wrote in the article. Go get your subscription right now and be able to read all of these articles that we've dropped this week. Now, last but not least, bro, we're finna get up out of here. No, I got two more before I get it back into 2027. I forgot I dropped 2 articles yesterday. And Breezy, this is gonna make you happy. I already know it did. We talked.
Yeah. Been waiting on this one.
Who's winning the finals? The NBA. I'm sorry, Chat. I didn't just neglected y'all. What up, Chat? Jaden Hammond, Jaden_Hammonds. Who's winning the finals? The NBA finals? Bro, I ain't. How much NBA basketball you watch, Breezy?
Not enough.
Honestly, like.
But I say Boston.
So yeah, since the playoffs started, how many playoff games have you watched?
I ain't
Me either, Breezy. I ain't watched not 1 minute, but listen, I'm a Lakers fan, right? Yeah, sure. So I'm going with the Lakers, even though I think Boston's gonna win. Yeah. Repeat. But I'm going with the Lake Show. I think the Lake Show gonna upset everybody.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at it. But I dropped 2 articles yesterday, man. Shout out, Chat. And this one is gonna make a lot of people happy because this is something we've been talking about for a long time, something we've been wanting to dabble with. But now we kind of been working throughout this week, a couple of meetings we had this week, a couple conversations. We started some group chats, and we're getting the ball rolling on this. Mm-hmm. But shout out to you ready for this year?
Yeah.
2029.
29?
Point guard.
Sheesh.
Morgan Lilly.
Okay.
From St. James School here in Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
She is one of the top 8th graders in the state. She led St. James to the championship game of the Final Four where they had it won.
You did that.
But their youth just came to bite them in the end, and they end up giving that game away. Right? But Lily Morgan, first team 3A All-State this year as an 8th grader.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
That's crazy. And her game is so smooth. Like, her game is so mature and polished for an 8th grader. She's 14, bro.
She's going to be such a beast by the time she's a sophomore.
Bro, she going to be such a beast, dog. But you said it, Breezy. I think that went over people here. I think you snuck that in by the time she's a sophomore. She going to be.
Yeah. She fire now.
She fire now. By the time she's a sophomore, bro, she may surpass.
Yeah.
How high?
Yeah.
In the rankings.
Yeah.
Than Ace Austin was.
Hey.
Hey. That's saying a lot.
That's tough. That's some big shoes.
Big, bro. I'm putting her in the Renaya Kelly, Ace Austin, Sarah Ashley Barker, Leah Brooks, what's my girl name? That went to Hazel Green a couple years ago. I think her name's Samaya, something like that. Okay. She went to Alabama State, and I think she at Jacksonville State now.
Okay.
Right? She went to Hazel Green. Sanaya from Park Crossing this year.
Yeah.
I'm putting her.
Hey, Sanaya fire too now.
Sanaya fire. Like, she was killing it.
Yeah,
Hey, listen. So I'm really putting Morgan Lilly in that conversation with sure. Renaya Kelly, Ace Austin, Leah Brooks, Sarah Ashley Barker, and I can go on and on and on and on and on about top 100 players. And shout out to Sarah Ashley Parker, man.
Yeah, man.
She just got drafted number 9 overall in last week's WNBA draft out of Los Angeles Sparks.
For sure.
From Alabama, man. So I'm just gonna say, Morgan Lilly, be on the lookout, y'all. Remember the name.
Yeah, you got some years to see her too.
Remember
29?
29. Remember the name Morgan Lilly. That's all I'm gonna say. So that lets y'all know, man, we're crossing over. We're starting the girls division, man. We did linked up with some really good people that are tapped in and locked into the girls game, man. So y'all gonna start seeing some girls content out of this. Morgan is one of my favorite players in the state, so I had to go and write an article. Now that Morgan Lilly article on iBallRadio.com, it's more extensive than any other article we've written on evaluations. I broke down her game in 6 categories. Go read the article right now. We broke down her game in 6 different categories and let you know what we like. So go read the Morgan Lindley article. But now back to what everybody want to talk about. I know they probably all gone, but come on back. Hey man, if you're still in the chat, go tell everybody we're about to talk 2027 again. All right. We're about to talk pre-2027 because we're getting ready to drop the 2027 lottery rankings coming up next week. And bro, I just put up the graphic I made today was just a graphic to announce it, right? That was an announcement graphic. And I just put some of the better players that I've been scouting in the class of 2027 that I know about on the list. I mean, on the graphic.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the top 5. You feel me? Like, that's not the top 5. That's just 5 guys in the class of 2027 that, in my opinion, will be in the lottery. Now, they will be in the top 14 picks for sure. These 5 will. Think. Right? I got to go through. I don't want to speak too fast, right? But on here we got DeMar Hinton. Shout out to DeMar Hinton, Clay Chalkville High School. That's a kid we've been seeing for a lot. Bro, DeMar Hinton is one of those guys, you like, man, how long has he been there?
Yeah.
Right? He one of them. Like, man, how long has he been there? And he's still just going to the 11th grade.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? He's still just about to be. So he's still got 2 years left, and it feel like we've been watching him play for 3. And we probably have been watching him play for 3. But we got DeMar Hinton on there. We got Jamal Culver from Carroll, down south, Carroll Ozark. I'm going to tell you, this kid is one of the more athletic shooting guards we've seen in a really long time. Like, he's a natural too. Scorer, athlete, right? Like, he's that guy. He's one of the more intriguing prospects. He's running with We All Can Go. I think they're running Puma this year. But he's running with Lefty. He's running with Lefty over there. Okay. Big Foe. Yeah. And We All Can Go. So, and real quick, man. While I said that, we want to send our thoughts and prayers and condolences to the We All Can Go family and Coach We All Can Go, as he lost his son DJ earlier this week in a car accident in Atlanta. For y'all that don't know, man, DJ played for We All Can Go. He was a budding rapper coming up in the game. He actually, in 2020, crazy that we're saying this right now. In 2020, we held our senior night. We talked about Twan earlier. Twan's senior night at Lanier, when we were still coaching at Lanier, we had Lee come in for senior night, last game of the season. And we turned it up in there. And we brought down, We All Can Go coach, Mac Dookie hooked it up for us. And we brought DJ down, and he performed at halftime. See, that's how we used to do it when we were coaching high school back. Bro, we had halftime, not the cheerleaders. We let them perform too.
You mean the step show?
The step show.
I'm sorry.
That's a whole different conversation. Yeah, Sean ain't gonna like that one, but it's a whole different conversation.
But
it's the truth.
It's a difference, though.
It's a difference. Yeah, it's a difference between cheer and step.
And step, yeah.
But it's a fine line in cheerleading right now, because I don't think they know the difference.
Yes.
However, bro, we didn't have the normal halftime. We had performances. So DJ came and performed at halftime. And the other irony about that game is that's the game Duke Miles killed us. Oh my God. That's when I knew Duke Miles was Duke Miles. And shout out to him for signing with Texas Tech. We talked about it earlier also. But I do want to send our prayers and condolences out to the We All Can Go family.
For sure.
As We All Can Go coach lost his son DJ in a car accident. So prayers go up to them. Who is that? They say okay, I'm trying to read it. Lil _ Samaj. He said, be on the lookout. When I come back next year, you'll see me in Huntsville. Okay. Say less. Tell us where. Hey, listen, I hope you got a player card filled out. On the screen. He said he can't. I guess he said he can't dribble, and his shooting percentage is terrible.
Okay. But he gonna get it up though.
And he's number 5. Okay. But shout out Lee Garcia, just tapped into the live, man. Shout out, nephew. What up, Lee Garcia? Out there running. We talked about him last show, right? But yeah, so also on that list is TJ Bird, state champ, TJ Bird, 6A state champ, from Paul Bryant High School. They won the 6A state championship this year. He's also, if I'm not mistaken, running with We All Can Go. Him and Jamal Culver on the same team. That's a stacked team if you got them two on it.
Yeah.
Right? Stacked team with those two on it. But TJ Bird, man, like I mentioned him earlier, I think he projects out to the wing. He's going to be one of the better players. So I'm anxious to see how Lefty develops him over the summer and see what Coach Peck Love does with him and see if Peck Love let him play a little bit more on that wing this upcoming year. Right? Let him start doing some of the things that he's going to project to the next level to start doing. Right. And I understand it's Coach Peck Love job to win state championships, which he won this year, which is his second. Right.
They got him one. Too.
They got him one. So I'm anxious to see TJ Bird. TJ Bird is a kid who I really think is going to be a really big time player in the state of Alabama in the class of 2027. Also up here is Deshaun Hall from Valiant Cross. He's running with Jet Academy on the EYBL circuit right now. We talked about Deshaun in length, one of the better athletes in the class. I wanted to see more from him this past basketball season, right? He had a really good season as they won the state championship in AISA, Independent School Association. Listen, if you're going to play AISA and you're going to be a guy like Deshaun Hall is a guy who is considered a Division I prospect, you better win the state championship.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I would have liked to see him score more, right? I would have liked to see him, just be a little bit more aggressive at putting the basketball in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, if you're going to play on AI, I want to see you out there like Elijah Arenas. And speaking of Elijah Arenas, prayers go up for him as he was in a car accident. God, dog, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's tough out here. The world ain't easy. It ain't easy.
This is a little trash talk, Breeze. My fault. My fault. Little underscore Samaj, like, no, I ain't talking about me. When y'all come see me in Huntsville. Guess what he say, Breeze?
What'd he say?
He say, I'm saying y'all giving the kid from Ozark too much.
Oh.
He can only dunk. He can't dribble the ball.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
I love trash talk.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. I hope y'all play each other this year. Hey, listen, we might have to. Who you play for, little Samaj? Who do you play for? Put it in the chat who you play for, because I might have to get that iBall TDB game this year. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go get Carroll Ozark or wherever he's playing next year. I gotta get that. I might have to make that a game, bro. Yeah. I might have to make that a game because he say he can't dribble, he can't do nothing but dunk.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
I'm reading it now.
Ew, hey, sheesh. That's what I'm talking about.
Like he ain't number 5.
Hey, but we hadn't ranked any of these kids. These are just names we did. And that's what I'm glad he said that, because some people thought this was the rankings. They thought this was the top 5. No, this is not the top 5. These are just 5 guys in the rankings.
He said you follow.
Okay, here you follow.
Oh, you went to EUFA, ULA?
That's where you from, Breezy. That's where you graduated from. That's Breezy High School, dog. What?
Let's go.
What? You talking Breezy language?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said he tore his ACL this year. Oh, he said send him left. It's easy. You follow Claire. Hey, listen. You follow in Carroll, bro. We might have to put that game on this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, Lil Samaj is back, and make sure you go fill out your player card so we can get your real name and stuff. Hopefully he's back playing, and we can hook that game up. Cause y'all know Jamal Culver, that's nephew right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my kid. That's my guy. So, hey, listen. If you say that, you say that. Hey, listen. Put it up.
He said it.
If he said it,
it's April.
It's April. Gotta love that. You gotta love the competition, baby. Gotta love the competition. And last but not least on this list, man, is in my opinion, who I think is the number 1 player in the class, and that's Braden Gordon. Now, let me tell you something about Braden. Y'all know Braden's a nephew for real. He been with us since he was little. Like his older brother, Ranji Gordon, who just got done playing at Kennesaw State, played for us at Lanier, right? And Bray used to be our ball boy, water boy, right? He was little. He ain't so little no more, right? Okay. And here's the thing about Braden. Just came out today. 24/7 dropped their top 10 Alabama football prospects in the class of 2027. Braden Gordon's number 9. Braden Gordon is number 9 in the state in football and number 1 in the state in basketball. Not too bad.
Hey, not too shabby.
That's
young
not
fella.
too shabby, young fella. Like, young fella's turned into and he's all just going to the 11th grade, of course, and has already won a basketball state championship.
So he's just going to be a junior?
He's just going to be a
I
junior.
thought he was going to be.
Nope. 27. 27. Yeah. It's a monster, dog. He's a monster. Dog, it's so scary how good this kid's going to be. Just, Lord, I'm praying to you right now, Lord, live on air. I want everybody to bow your heads, bow heads and humble hearts. I hope you give him some inches. Pause. Height. I hope so. Because I want him to play basketball.
Yeah. Hey.
Right? I want him to, because he is a hooper.
Right.
He's a real deal hooper. But he's one of those guys, in my opinion, I'm going to compare him to somebody. And I think all of my hoop heads from the state of Alabama who've been doing this a long time like I have will really appreciate this comparison. Now listen, not their game, not the way they play, just their trajectory in basketball and football. And that's Reggie Tupac Ragland from Bob Jones High School. Reggie Ragland was a hooper. One of the most athletic basketball players you've ever seen in his life. His dad had bred him to be a hooper, right? From the time he was young, he started dunking in like the 5th grade.
That's crazy.
Right? He was always a hooper. However, he has one of the most epic quotes of all time when he was coming out of Bob Jones, getting ready to go to Alabama. He said, I always wanted to be a basketball player, but for some reason, God put a brick on my head. And he didn't grow. So he ended up going to Alabama, being an All-American, going to the NFL, having a long NFL career, winning a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? So he had the career that he should have had. However, he would have much rather been playing basketball.
Gotcha.
And if he would have been 6'6", 6'7", he would have been in the NBA.
It'd been a wrap.
He would have been Zion. He was Zion Williamson before Zion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna compare that to Bray. If Bray continues to stretch out, if Bray can get 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", mama tall, daddy tall, brother tall. He's sitting at 6'4" right now. It's not like he's small. But if he can get to 6'6", 6'7", whew.
Are they gonna run it back next year in 3A?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I'll call it early. Way too early prediction. Montgomery Academy will win 3A state championship again back to back.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for 2028 Mason Ellis.
I'm in agreement with that.
But yeah, be on the lookout for 2023 Mason Ellis. And another guy on that team that's not on this list that will be in the lottery, Jared Friendly.
Okay. Yeah.
Running with Pro 1. Also on that Montgomery Academy team. Be on the lookout for them, bro. They're going to be a problem this year.
Yeah.
Just like they were this past year. Coach Jeremy Arett is putting it together over there for sure. Right? For sure. But Breezy, man, I think that's it, bro. I think that's it. I think it was somebody else I wanted to mention in this 27 class because I called a lot of names in it. It was somebody I left off that I wanted to mention. I called Evan Toms, called Jared. Oh, that's it. Tristan Johnson. I might have mentioned it. Tristan Johnson, Marcus Perry. I'm gonna say another name that y'all sleep on, that people really ain't up on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Chris Latson.
Mm.
Also playing at Oxford. He's one of the most, I'm going to tell you, he's one of the most, he's already underrated, and we hadn't even rated the team, the class yet.
Mm.
And I already tell you he's going to be underrated.
That's tough.
6'5", long, athletic, can guard, can shoot the corner three. He reminds you of Bryce Dawson.
Okay.
Ultimate corner boy. If he give you a step, he going to dunk on you. Right? Like, so he's somebody that I really, really do believe that's going to be underrated, dog. Like, I know that's hard to say, but he's going to be underrated, and we hadn't even rated the class. So be on the lookout for Chris Latson. But with that being said, man, we just called a whole bunch of names again, y'all. Who does it like we do it?
Who do it like we do it?
Who else is giving y'all the game the way we're giving it to you. If you're not locked in with us, I don't know who you locked in with. And we've told you in the past, you better lock in with somebody. Breezy, run the music. And that's what it is, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight on the iBall Radio live call-in show. None of y'all want to call and talk to us tonight, but y'all talked in the chat, which is cool. But the phone lines are always open, man. Remember that for next show. But we're streaming live on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and, of course, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Make sure you go subscribe to iBallRadio.com. Make sure you go fill out your player card on iBallRadio.com. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free for you to put your information on the site and have potential coaches, scouts, and evaluators pull up your information and contact you. All right? Get your information on the site. Point blank, period. Also, go subscribe to the iBall Radio YouTube page. Click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you get a notification every time we put up content, which is just about every day on YouTube. We need them subscribers, man. Go hit us up on the website and on YouTube. Support this so we can support y'all.
Be like, if you want to support for free, hit the button.
Hit the button, man.
That's the most freest thing you could do.
Just tell them again, Breezy.
That's the most freest thing you could do. Free 99.
Free 99.
Don't cost you nothing.
Don't cost you nothing to put your information on the site.
And hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe button go cost you $4.99.
I'm on Instagram. I'm talking about Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram?
I'm talking about Instagram.
Oh, hit the follow button, yeah. Hit the follow button, man. Follow me at iBall Radio. Also follow Breezy at iBall_Breezy on Instagram. Go follow.
We got to get the numbers up on IG.
We do. Got to get our numbers up. Also, go follow Chill Will. Big Chill Will.
Big Chill Will.
Big Chill Will on Instagram. With that being said, bro, I don't think I got nothing else for him, Breezy.
Yeah.
I think that's it. So with that being said, man, Breezy, holler at these folks.
Hey, man, say, man, it's your boy Breezy, and it ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man, and y'all already know. They call me Coach because I teach you how to ball. Until next week, Monday, to be exact, we out. Peace. Long live Hero.
For sure.